complete fitness workout for just $399.95. That's Nordic Track's famous flywheel design and safe quality construction at low monthly payments. See why a Nordic Track is the best machine for your cardiovascular health and for overall fitness. Call the number and get your free video and brochure today.
Hello. It's Patrick. He took out life insurance. Good for you, son. At my age, it's probably too late for life insurance.
Dad, the Millers are older than you, and they've just been insured by Norwich Union.
Really? With my high blood pressure, I'm sure to be rejected. You must have to take a medical.
No, you don't. The Guaranteed Life Insurance Plan is designed especially for people over 50. Even if you were 75, you'd still be insured without a medical.
Well, it would be reassuring to leave some money. Let me take the number down. Guaranteed Life Insurance Plan from Norwich Union.
At Norwich Union, we know it's important to be insured for life, to leave money to those you love. Our Guaranteed Life Insurance Plan gives you affordable, worry-free coverage for life, with no medical exam or health questions asked. If you're between 50 and 75, you're automatically approved for coverage. It's guaranteed in your personal enrollment kit. Choose the coverage you want, up to $25,000, depending on your age. In the event of accidental death, your benefit triples, up to $75,000. Your insurance costs as little as $20 a month, and your premiums will never increase. You can name any beneficiary, your spouse, children, or someone else you care about. Just call this toll-free number for your free personal enrollment kit, which answers any questions you may have in easy-to-understand terms. And keep in mind, you're under no obligation to enroll, and no salesperson will call. If you're between 50 and 75, your acceptance is guaranteed without a medical exam or health questionnaire.
Just call 1-800-263-7171. An operator is standing by to take your call now. That's 1-800-263-7171. Ask for operator 117.
From Peterborough, Checks Television, your view.
Today, Grove Public School meets King Edward on Campus Quiz.
Campus Quiz is brought to you by Junior Achievement. Achieving is believing.
Now here's the man with all the answers, Graham Hart.
Thank you. Thank you very much to Jenny Watson from Grove and to Katie Geisling from King Edward for introducing our game today. Now let's meet the members of the teams. Without any further delay, we go down to Jill Chapman. And Jill, we're going to ask you what you plan to be when you finish school.
When I grow up, I want to be a writer and maybe write novels for children.
Good. Are you writing now?
Yep.
Good. All right. The other question we're going to ask you today is, what do you think the new $2 coin should be called?
Haven't really thought about it.
How about a $2 coin?
Good.
Yeah. I always have the ideas. Jennifer Kennedy is next. Jennifer, what do you plan to be when you finish school?
I'd like to be a seamstress.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Yeah. And what do you think the $2 coin should be called? No idea. No fresh ideas. All right, Amy Levine is next. Amy, first of all, what do you plan to be when you finish school?
Hockey sportscaster.
Really? Well, that sounds interesting. And what do you think the $2 coin should be called?
The toonie, I guess.
The toonie. Okay. We got one answer at least out of Grove. All right, let's go up to King Edward, and we'll meet Eric Woodruff. All right, Eric, first of all, what do you plan to do when you finish your formal education?
A radio DJ.
A radio DJ. Got a couple of broadcasters here. All right, good for you. Good luck. And what do you think about the $2 coin?
It's pretty cool.
Got to be quick on your feet when you're a broadcaster. What do you think it should be called?
The Bear Buck.
The Bear
Buck.
Bear Buck. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Sean Parks is next. Sean, first of all, what do you think you'll do for a living?
I'd like to do something in radio broadcasting.
Yeah, another one. Okay. How quick are you with the ideas about the $2 coin?
It's a doubloony.
Doubloony, all right. That sounds interesting. Hadn't heard that one before. And Corey Crowley, your plans for the future?
Maybe be a firefighter or a chiropractor, something along the line of that.
Okay, sounds good. It's a sort of divergent ideas. At least you have a couple of things to think about. And the $2 coin?
Maybe a doubloony?
Doubloony, there's another doubloony, all right. Very interesting. All right, let's get to our questions. Individual questions worth a couple of points each. We'll give 2 points for a correct answer and take 2 points for, or at least not give anything, I guess, for an incorrect answer. And we are dealing with questions that deal with current events. Okay, let's go to Jill. What was blown up earlier this week in London, England?
A subway?
No, it was not a subway. Okay, we'll get back to that during our quickie quiz. Okay, members of the teams, when the other team member is answering, please keep your faces straight ahead, your mouths closed tight. Don't even think about the answer. All right, up to Corey. What is the claim to fame of this guy, Clement in Ottawa?
I don't know.
You don't know? Corey, we'll find that out later on. Jennifer, here's your question. Which province held an election this week?
I'm not sure.
No? Okay. Some more to find out about current events. Sean? Sean, in what state was there an important election this week? In what state? No?
Pass, I guess.
Okay. We'll get back to it. All right, Amy, here's your question. What tanker spilling all the oil into the sea is off what coast? That tanker that we're talking about, what coast is it off?
Not sure.
Okay. We'll get back to that one. And Eric, women in Hamilton had an interesting experience, a woman, I should say, with the new $2 coin about which we spoke a few minutes ago. After receiving one last Monday, what happened to the coin?
She dropped it and it broke.
That's right. It split in two. Good for you. Well, we almost had a scoreless first round there if it weren't for Eric and the $2 coin splitting apart. All right, thanks to him, we have a score of 2-0 for King Edward over Grove. And we go to Jamie with our first audience activity.
All right, audience, put up your hand if you can unscramble this word. Okay, first clue, it's a Canadian city. It's in Saskatchewan. Are you done there? No, it's in Saskatchewan. It's a city. Right there. Yeah, it is Saskatoon in your name. Okay, Lindsay, you just won one large factory pizza from the pizza factory at 1000 Lansdowne Street West here in Peterborough. Back to questions, Graham.
All right, Mr. Genitzer, let's go to some more questions with our members of our teams, and this time it is spelling. Jill, here's your word to spell. Parallel. The two lines were parallel.
Parallel. P-A-R-A-L-E-L.
Sorry, we'll get back to that. Get the correct spelling a little later on. Corey, frequently. He attended that location frequently.
Pass.
Okay. Now to Jennifer. Dramatic. Dramatic. He made dramatic gestures.
Dramatic. D-R-A-M-A-T-I-C.
That is correct. Good for 2 points for Grove. And a feeble round of applause, Jennifer, for that fabulous spelling. Well, a less feeble round of applause. Curiosity, Sean. Curiosity killed the cat.
Curiosity, C-U-R-I-O-S-I-T-Y.
That is right. Good. Amy, details. He was a stickler for details.
Details. D-E-T-A-I-L-S.
That's right. Good. And a custom. A custom. Without the ED, it's a custom. He was a custom.
A custom, A-C-U-S-T-O-M.
That's right. No, that is wrong. Sorry, that is wrong. All right. Sorry, don't clap too quickly there. That was wrong. Okay, we've gone through the lot. Let's go to the scoreboard now and see how the teams are making out. It's evened up now. Grove picking up 4 points during the spelling round. It is an even score at 4-4. And we go back to Jamie with another exciting audience activity. Jamie?
All right, today we have Ashley and Justin for the elastic band race. All right, are you ready? And go. Okay, Justin's our winner. That was a pretty quick one. He gets a Junior Achievement T-shirt, and Ashley goes away with a Humpty Dumpty bag of Ripple's chips. Back to the questions, Graham.
Thank you. And we go back to our team members, and we're dealing with buzzer questions now. A point for a correct answer, a point removed for an incorrect answer. And let's go. Look at your screen, please. Try to identify this member of a Canadian wildlife species, Corey.
Polar bear?
The polar bear is right. Good. In the spring, when the pack ice breaks up, polar bears head towards land, often winding up on offshore islands. Michael Dumas, in his painting, Spring Thaw, has depicted this scene. The bears, in this instance, are attracted to a large flock of gulls that have gathered to feed on the carcasses of a seal, or perhaps even a whale. Okay. Jumblegram time. Look at the screen, please, and as the letters sort of make their way into a different position, Corey's going to try it before they move.
What a winter?
What a winter is right. Good for you. All right. Some people see these things more easily than others. All right. Name this performer, please, as the picture winds to the top. Eric.
Tori Spelling?
Pardon me?
Tori Spelling?
Yep, Tori Spelling is right. Good. Now, another a homonym. A homonym for the word so, as in, would you please sow my bill?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, anybody else have another one? No? Okay. You have one?
Yes, so as in, I like to sew things.
That's what I said first time. Jennifer.
I sew seats.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one we were looking for. So a point off for King Edward, point on for Grove. All right, here's our first bonus question of the game. Our team's still tied at 6-6, worth 5 points. If you get it right off the top, here's our 5-point bit of information. Not very much there. Let's go down to 4 points now. Sorry.
Canadian flag?
Canadian flag is right. Wow. There's a guy that can see lots with limited information. 4 points, right? 4 points. That makes it 10-6 for our top team, King Edward, over Grove. As we head into our first math question of the day, and while our teams work on this, we'll take a break. Back in a moment with the answer and more of Campus Group.
Our advisors for junior achievement come from all local businesses and businessmen and women from the community.
Well, planning to open my own business, I think junior achievement will help me a lot.
The business community is very important because if they didn't participate in it, we wouldn't have it at all.
Well, I think junior achievement is a chance for kids to find out more about business and see what it's like to work or run a company.
Support junior achievement of Kawartha Lakeshore. Achieving is believing. Attention Rogers Cable subscribers in the Oshawa and Pine Ridge area. Effective February 28th, Chex TV is moving from Channel 4 to Channel 12. Keep up to date with Chex TV, News Watch Durham, and Sports Beat Durham on Channel 12, effective February 28th.
What gives Wendy's new Pepper Jack Bacon Cheeseburger that spicy hit everybody loves? The quarter-pound of fresh ground beef, the bacon, the perfect sauce, or the Pepper Jack cheese?
It's gotta be the cheese.
Wendy's new Pepper Jack Bacon Cheeseburger. It is the cheese.
Well, we are still looking for an answer to that math question, and we'll give you 5 more seconds. Think you can get it? Push the buzzer. Or to Corey?
2.21?
Yes! Whoa! Corey picking up a couple of extra points there for his team, and 2.21. He had 2.22 for the longest time. And all you had to do was drop it down a fraction there. And we might mention, too, that Corey, because he got the scramble, or the jumblegram. Jumblegram, right? He gets, from Sweet Country Donuts, a nice sub. So congratulations for that, Corey. Plus, you got a point for your team for that. So a sub from Sweet Country across from Canadian Tire going up to Corey. And we have our score now. I think it's 12-6. We're going to geography now. And here is our first question for Joe. What becomes of material eroded by rivers?
Ice?
No, but we'll get back to it later. Corey, what mountain range is the source of the Ganges River?
Ural Mountains?
No, it is not, but we'll check it out later. Jennifer, name 3 landforms. 3.
Landform.
3 landforms. Can you do it? No? All right, we'll get back to it. Don't worry about it. We'll get the answer later on. Sean, what is the name given to huge moving sheets of ice in mountainous areas?
Glaciers? Ice.
Satisfactory? Yeah, valley glaciers to be more specific, but you're going to accept that. Sean, you're right for 2 points. Yes. The reluctant audience. All right, Amy. Which holds more moisture, cool air or warm air as it approaches land masses?
Warm air?
Warm air is right, sure. And Eric, here's a tough one. True or false? Montreal is east of this area.
East?
Yeah.
True? What, true?
True. That's right. It's actually west if you want to go the long way, but directly it's east. All right, let's check the score, see what the teams are. It's now 16-8 for King Edward over Grove as we... Tell
me what position Sean plays.
Left wing.
Down there first. Right wing is right, and your name. All right, Justin, you just won 2 Pete's tickets, and tonight at 7:30, the North Bay Centennials play the Pete's at the Mem Center. Back to the questions, Graham.
Good. Okay, Jamie. Now, back to individual questions. Again, looking at our team members for a couple of points for correct answers. We're dealing with commercial freezes. All right, down to Jill. Jill, would you please look at the screen and try to identify the commercial from which this freeze frame comes?
Doritos?
Doritos is right. Good for you. Oh. Quick on the draw there. Corey, here's yours. The freeze frame, what commercial?
Coke?
Coke is right. Jennifer, here's your freeze frame. Tell me the commercial.
Chlorets?
No, it is not. It is Scope. Scope. Okay, Sean, here's yours. Everybody keep your ideas to yourself over there.
Justin? Okay,
Yeah.
It's a cookie commercial?
Well,
Is that like...
No, it is not. No. You need to be more specific, but it isn't even a cookie commercial. It's Tetley Tea. Tetley Tea. All right, Amy, here's your freeze frame. From what commercial does it come?
Noxzema?
Noxzema, good for you. Okay. And Eric, here's your freeze frame.
Toronto School of Business?
You've got it. Good for you. Oh. You people are sharp today. Let's check the score and see where the teams are. Now, it's 20-12 for King Edward over Grove. And we still have 8 points separating those 2 teams. Let's check in with our audience one more time.
All right, here we have Jenny and Sean, and they're ready to do the bubblegum blowout today. All right, I'll give you 3 chances to blow the biggest bubble, and the biggest bubble wins. All right, go. Jenny's the biggest bubble so far. We're about tied now. Sean has the biggest right now, and Jenny's last blow. And Sean won. Jenny gets to eat some Humpty Dumpty Ripples chips, and Sean can have a nice wolf t-shirt if he can give me a wolf howl. Woo! That was pretty good. Back to the questions, Graham.
Sounds like an injured wolf there. All right. Let's go back to our team members here. And back to buzzer questions. All right, let's go with a Canadian wildlife species. Please look at the screen, try to identify it for me. And Corey's quick with the button.
Common loon?
It is the common loon. Right on. Although the loon is not officially classified as endangered, the density of its population has been drastically reduced in recent years. One of the most critical periods is during the nesting season, particularly incubation time. Adults are not tolerant of disturbances such as boaters, skiers, and other human activities. Many will abandon the nest in such situations. Wildlife painter Michael Dumas, in his painting of the loon, portrays the bird feeding on a fish. Ingestion of mercury from its food supply may eventually cause a toxic buildup. The common loon. Jumblegram time again. Please look at the screen. Tell me what you think this is. Before it starts to move, and as it moves, we'll take the first person who pushes the buzzer for a sub from Sweet Country. And a point, Amy.
In like a lion?
In like a lion is right. Good for you. Well done. You get the sub from Sweet Country, plus the point for your team. Another homonym for bear. Are you in bear feet? Corey.
Bears and the bear ate a fish?
Yes, that bear, sure. Another performer. As the picture unwinds, for first person to buzz correctly. Jill?
Mario Lopez?
Sorry, yeah, you got to be quick too on that. That is not correct either way. And we'll tell you it's J. Anthony Frank. I guess some of these people I'm not familiar with. But anyway, neither were you. All right, let's look at an apostrophe question. Please look at the screen. Choose which is the correct use of the apostrophe. Corey.
A?
A is not right. It is B. The answer is B, which Joe kind of figured out. If it isn't A, it's got to be B. All right, we're not taking, of course, points or giving points to Joe, but we are taking a point away from Corey. Here's another homonym question. Give a word which sounds like size. Do you know your shoe size? Jennifer.
The child size.
That's right. Good. Good for a point. Score 21-13. King Edward still staying ahead of Grove there, but let's see what we can do with this bonus question. Take a look at the screen, please. Tell me what it is. For 5 points, we'll show you this much. And not much, well, more than that. There we go. For 4 points now, Corey, we're down to 4 points.
The symbol off the truck, Chevy truck?
No, it is not. We're at 4 points. And we're going down to 3 points now. 3 points, Eric.
A gas tank?
No, it is not gas. Is it? No? All right.
Gas pump?
Yes. All right. Good. All right. Yep. All right. We got 3 points for King Edward on that one, which pushes their total ahead a little more. Let's take a look at that score one more time. 24-13. 24-13 as we take a break for our quickie quiz. But before we do, we're going to go to a math question. Here it is. As our teams work on this, we take a break and get back in just a moment with more of this exciting edition of Campus Quiz.
Well, I think Junior Achievement is a chance for kids to find out more about business and see what it's like to work or run a company.
We learn how to set up a business. We sell shares and think of a product and sell our product.
Junior Achievement really needs the business community. We can't do it ourselves.
Junior Achievement is a great program, and it's just an honor to be involved with it.
Support Junior Achievement of Kawartha Lakeshore. Achieving is believing.
Retirement's good. Dad's beating me bad. Planning my RSP made life easy.
And it makes it look so easy.
Sure glad I had expert advice.
Dad, I need your advice. Laurentian Bank, son. Huh? For 150 years, you've put your trust in us to help you reach your financial goals. And for that, we'd like to say thank you.
Still awaiting an answer to that math question. Corey gave us one, wasn't quite right, and we will take this opportunity as the teams continue with the last 10 seconds of their efforts to thank Holiday Inn for the pencils with which the students are working, trying to find that answer. Jennifer.
2.1.
I wanted 2 places of decimal. Can you provide that for me in 3 seconds?
2.15.
No. Good guess, but 2.18 is the answer. Sorry, Jill, we beat you to it. Was that the answer you had? No. No? Okay, thank you. All right, we don't give points nor take points during the math question. If we get incorrect answers, so people just keep trying until they run out of ideas. In that case, they did before our time, or when our time was up, I should say. All right, let's go to our quickie quiz, which deals with questions to which we have had either incorrect answers or no answers at all during the first rounds. So new questions thrown in to make things interesting. We move quickly here. Quick answer. Once you push the buzzer, please, studio audience, refrain from applauding so we can move quickly. And away we go. Name 3 landforms. Jennifer.
Mountains, valleys, and islands?
We don't have islands. It's interesting. We'll take that, yeah. We'll take that. Good. What mountain range is the source of the Ganges River for a 6-pack of Pepsi and a point? Corey?
Atlas Mountains?
No, you gave it 2 tries here. It's the Himalayas. The Himalayas is the answer. What becomes of material eroded by rivers? Anybody? It's deposited downstream. A custom. Looking for a 6-pack of Pepsi to give away here. A custom. Somebody spell it, please. Eric.
ACCUSTOM.
Double C. Right you are. Good for a point. And also for a 6-pack of Pepsi. Frequently. Corey.
FREQUENTLY.
That is right for a point. And you get a 6-pack of Pepsi, Eric, right? Now we're going for 2 Big Macs. Parallel. Spell it, Jill.
PARALLEL.
That's right. Good for you. And you get a couple of Big Macs for that, plus a point. What tanker spilling off the coast of, well, I should say, what coast, Eric?
Wales.
Wales is the right answer. Good for you for a point. In what state was there an important election this week? Corey.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire is right. Which province held an election this week? Which province for a 6-pack of Pepsi, Eric?
British Columbia.
No, it was Newfoundland. Newfoundland for a 6-pack of Pepsi. Take a point for that. What is the claim to fame of this guy, Clenett, in Ottawa? C-L-E-N-N-E-T-T. What happened to him? Eric.
The president, or the prime minister, shoved them aside.
Yep, you got it. Okay. What was blown up earlier this week? Corey.
A double-decker bus.
That's right. All right. If 1 dozen apples cost $2.25 to buy, in the same store 2 dozen of the same apples cost $4.30 to buy. Which would you say is the better bargain? Corey.
The second one?
The second is indeed the better bargain, even though the liter and cubic decimeter are identical units of volume. Which would you use when talking, I should say, about the size of a brick? That's Corey's answer.
Volume?
Well, we're talking about which would you use for the size of a brick.
Oh, can you repeat the question?
No,
Okay.
we can't. We'll just neither give a point nor take it. Does ascorbic acid represent vitamin C? Does it cure indigestion, or does it make ammonia gas? That's for a 6-pack or a Big Mac? Eric?
Cure indigestion.
Pardon me?
Cure indigestion.
No. It represents vitamin C is the answer. We take a point for that. What color is a cue ball? Corey.
White.
White for a couple of Big Macs and a point for your team. What is a parallelogram? A parallelogram. Corey.
A square with opposite sides equal? Rectangle with opposite sides equal?
No, not necessarily. It's a 4-sided figure, closed, in which opposite sides are equal and parallel. It doesn't necessarily have right angles. Okay, we have to take a point for that. What is the hometown of the Capitals of NHL hockey? Eric?
Washington.
Washington is right. You get a day pass at Devil's Elbow for that. Plus a point for your team. Our latest sponsor, Devil's Elbow, we thank them for that. And also Music World Stores giving CDs for the winning team today. We thank them for that. Was Sherlock Holmes the assistant, or was Watson? Eric?
Watson was.
Watson was the assistant, is right. What did the Wright brothers succeed in building? Sean?
A plane. A plane?
A plane. They built bicycles too, but they built a plane. That was the most extraordinary thing they did. In anthropology, is anthropology the study of ants, underwater creatures, or man? Which is it? Corey?
Study of man?
It is the study of man, right. Which popular singer of the 1950s launched the twist? Sean? Sorry, you gotta be quick, Sean, when you push the button. Chubby Checker. You're probably thinking about him, seeing him in your mind, not able to come up with a name. Is rhubarb a fruit or a vegetable? Sorry.
Vegetable?
It is indeed a vegetable. What eagle is found only in North America? Harry.
Bald eagle?
The bald eagle is right. Can the sturgeon be found in freshwater lakes and rivers of North America? That is the question. Can you say yes or no to that? Corey?
Yes.
Yes, it is a freshwater fish. What Walt Disney character has a wife named Minnie? Joe knows that one.
Mickey Mouse.
Yep, you got it. What is the name given to the dried kernels of the coconut? Jennifer. Sorry, got to take the point. We're going to give you some chances there. We'll try again. Copra, coca, or betel nuts? Copra is the answer. The poet Homer is associated with two poems, the Iliad and the what? The Odyssey. We'll read those one day in school. What North American city is referred to now as the Big Apple? Sean.
New York?
New York City, of course. What is the main color of the Chinese national flag? Corey.
Red.
Red, of course. William Tell excelled in what skill? Archery. Don't you remember? He bopped an apple or something on the top of somebody's head. What book is necessary to every trial courtroom? Corey.
Bible.
The Bible. Good for you. Describe a blimp. A blimp. Jennifer.
It's a balloon, like an air balloon?
Will we accept that? Sure, we'll take that. A small, non-rigid, dirigible airship was the most specific answer that we had there. We're going to give you the point for that. Let's check the score. See where the teams are. 36-16. Wow. Ooh, big separation there as the game went on. They started out very nicely, and both teams doing very well and being good sports, too, was more than half the battle here. Let's check to see who the coaches are. First of all, for King Edward.
John Forsyth.
And for Grove.
Mrs. Ewell.
Thank you both, teams' coaches, for looking after the team so well, preparing them for the game today. We appreciate that very much. And we also thank our studio audience for being such a responsive, exciting studio audience, most of the time anyway. And we thank you for joining us. We hope you'll be back next week. Once again, we're here. St. Anne's goes up against St. Paul's, both Peterborough teams. In the meantime, have yourselves a great weekend and a safe one, and we'll look forward to having you here next week for another exciting edition of Campus Quiz. Bye for now, everybody.
Campus Quiz is brought to you by Junior Achievement. Achieving is believing.
From Peterborough, Checks Television, your view.
Ontario Fisherman Magazine proudly presents the Bass Ontario Live Release Fishing Championships.
4 a.m., yes, you heard me right, my friend. It's time to get your fishing gear and go.